I'll do what I like because I'm 6'5" and I eat punks like you for breakfast. Hello and welcome to another edition of The Stench of Truth. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the fact that I have reached the 300 subscriber mark, which seems to be a benchmark. I don't know why particularly 300 subscribers is a benchmark, but I have arrived. So in that context, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers who have stuck there with me, and who, especially those who have been with me the longest, but to all of you who watch my videos and take away some knowledge from them, I'm very gratified and thankful that you do so. I started doing this over a year ago, probably about 13 months or so, and I did it for my own particular needs, and that is that I had a desire to speak my mind and to put my voice out there, and I'm gratified that there are a lot of people who can resonate with what I'm saying. And I wanted to take a moment to thank all of you who do so. The focus of this video is going to be on the labels that are placed on people, and the fact that many times people fall into the trap of labeling without even thinking for themselves. You know that in this country, in fact the world that we live in today, is controlled by various factions of the rich and the powerful. Most of what we see and experience in the way of media, especially in the United States, is rigorously controlled. And when you are presented with points of view, they are always preceded by left-wing analyst or liberal columnist or conservative talk show host or conservative speaker or right-wing demagogue. It's never just this guy, that guy, Joe Blow, whatever. It's always preceded by some fucking label. Who came up with this entire fucking idea anyway? You know, I can't stand it when people have a fucking knee-jerk reaction to anything that happens. No matter what the topic is. If you have a passion for it, that's fine. But I fucking hate it when people just toe that line. And it's an artificial line that someone's put on you. You have the media telling you that your beliefs, your ideas, and your thoughts fall into a particular category. So, a lot of the lemmings, because they're told they're liberals, because they may hold one or two things in common with liberals, or they're told they're conservatives because they may hold one or two or three things in common with them, the imaginary category that it is, that they lump themselves in there. Why is this so? Why do you think it would have any relevance at all? There's no fucking difference between any politician or any political party. There's no difference between liberals, conservatives, right-wing, left-wing, because there's no such thing. None of those fucking things exist. Do not be caught in this trap. And it is a trap. It's a trap that is meant to divide the people. You will find right now, you can go look on the internet, you can look anywhere you want, in your local paper, whatever the fuck you want to look, anywhere. And you will find that there are liberals, so-called, that hold positions that are almost identical to positions being held by so-called conservatives. Take the anti-war movement, for instance. People who are opposed to war are on the left and on the right, but will they ever come together? No, they will not come together because they have been artificially placed into a fucking camp that they are incapable of moving out of. Why? Because a divided society is much easier to rule than one that is united. And if you can't break the mold that has been placed on you and break out of that and agree to join forces with someone that the media portrays to you as your mortal fucking enemy to reach some kind of consensus, to force some kind of reaction and to force change, then nothing ever will change. It will remain the same forever. Break out of the fucking mold that you've been put in. Do not fall for the propaganda and the bullshit that says you are one thing or you are something else. And these things forever are fucking apart. Wake up and look at things with your own fucking mind and make up your own fucking mind. Don't let anybody tell you what to think, how to act, how to behave, how to vote, and what to do. If you want to identify yourself as a liberal, or you want to identify yourself as being on the right wing, then fine. But don't let them place you in these camps, because it's divisive and it divides the people. And there are artificial walls that are put up to prevent all of these groups from coming together. And imagine if all of these groups came together with a specific purpose in mind. There would be nothing that could stop the tide. You want to stop a war? You want to change illegal wiretapping? You want to cause some major change in this country, whatever it happens to be? You have to cross those lines. You have to break those barriers, and you have to join forces with those people that you are told you have nothing in common with. You have no right to be involved with them. It's all bullshit. Do not fall for the fucking bullshit. This is my message to you for the new year. Break out of that fucking box that you've been put into by the media, by the establishment, and by the people that govern over you, the powers that be. And look for people you can join up with who have similar views to yours. Whether or not they're liberal, conservative, right-wing, or left-wing, all those labels are bullshit and mean nothing. Then maybe in 2009, a good mass of people can come together and agree on certain agenda to follow for where this country should head. I think that's a positive step forward. Thank you. Good night.